Yeah, greetings. I want to say this is another Mackie conscious views. This is one of the views where I'm on the road covering a journey, so I decide to speak since I'm alone at this point in time. As I always say, it's my view and my opinion. We give thanks for the opportunity, ability to share an opinion. Can sometimes make things better for some people. If you see it my way, if not, you can probably adapt to see where it can be relevant to you. As we always say, where there is good, there is bad. Good is bad and bad is good. Depends on who it is related to. Like you can say, one man garbage that you throw away is treasure to our next man when he pick it up without used to. Similarly to my views. You know, there is a particular word that we normally use, the word change. Change. Change from one to the next, one thing to the next. Adapt to change, weather change, climate change, people change. But we want to relate to change as it relates to people. The question though is, do people really change? Or can people really change? And that is where we really want to address. We oftentimes say, boy, the man they will stay away, you can't say change in him and change. But you know, me personally, know that we grow from we small and where we become when we are adult is what we are made of, or how we are made through the transition of time from your childhood to your adult. There are certain things where you talk about. Me personally believe that people don't change, you know. I just notice my opinion, you know. I want you to follow me so you don't misunderstand me. I don't believe people change. Notice I believe. And I have enough reason to believe that people don't change. While you were growing up, you go through many different stages of your life that cause you to become who you are when you get older. There are some things that you can physically adjust. Like you can decide, say, yeah, wear a blue shirt. You can decide, say, yeah, but move a sneakers and put on a red one. So would I say you change the sneakers or you change the shirt? That is what you are in control of. You see, if you is a man that love blue and you decide, say, yeah, I go stop wear blue, you not change your love for blue. It is a decision that you make to stop wear blue. That's what you have control over. The decisions that you are able to take. Or what you call control, where you have full control over the decisions that you take or the alterations that you make. If you want to change your car, you decide, say, you don't want no more old car, you want a new car. You change the car. It's not you changing, you know. It's the car you change. If you, as we say, you don't like blue, that is in you, you know. That is your likes, so you don't have no control over your likes. You know, you can like and dislike something at the same time. So as far as I'm concerned, what people do as it relates to change, you adjust yourself to accommodate a situation that benefit you or benefit somebody else. And me think of that we do and call it change, you know. If certain things you do and a man say you have to go stop do that. Let's say you wear a perfume and I want you stop wear the perfume because them have a headache and you change, you know. You stop doing what you're doing to accommodate the person. Quite a few things, especially when it comes to relationship. You meet some people and you used to smoke and the people don't like smoking. You stop smoke to accommodate the relationship we're in, you know. And you see, one of the things why I go that way is because we normally say people change, but people is just releasing themselves who they really are at a later date. There are many things in our people we see from beginning and see it go on a long time, but them suppress it to accommodate the situation that you and them share. Let's say you meet a woman or a man, and that man stay a certain way, but through them check for you, or if you want to say they love you, them feel that way for you, and them want to have a relationship with you, them decide to stop do what them are going to do in order to maintain the relationship. Make we call it a sacrifice thing. Them stop do what them are going to do, making a sacrifice to accommodate being with you. Make we go as far as marriage. A woman stay a certain way, and when she married to you, she agree that certain things she are going to do now that she is married. It's a marriage that causes her to transform from what she used to do, a way that think she used to be, if you sit down in the marriage. Now, as long as you continue to marry to her, she will continue probably to be the same what she agreed to be. But I not change, she change. Suppose you change the marriage and come to divorce, you think she going to continue to do what she will not do? So if you come down to an agreement, so change now come down to an agreement between two people, who agree to change, So it is not really change, it's alteration according to circumstance. So you agree to alter your behavior to accommodate the relationship that you are in. Suppose you go in a relationship with a woman and you find that she love money. What wrong with that? And that she love. You will go in a relationship knowing that she love money, so you offer her money. You offer her money. She decides to marry to you, live with you, stay with you, have 2 children to you, do certain things and whatever, and enjoy a wonderful relationship between two of you, because you are on your part and she on a your part, Then what happens to when you stop giving her money? Where you go say she change? Then if you change your side, she don't change for your side too. So if you want to continue to get the benefits of what people alter themselves to be in your circumstances, you have to continue to be what you be and do what you do, Because once you come out of your mold and stop the way you do, them are going to alter back for them role, because them gone into what they were. Now some of the time, so make we say you promise the lady or man, cause make we vice versa. I don't want to get sexish. Make we say one party promised a house on the hill, cause a woman buy a man house on the hill, and you love this house on the hill, and that's what you dream from your youth. You meet somebody who can provide the house on the hill, and you decide say you go be with them and them alone for eternity. You go and wash them clothes, cook them food and all them kind of something. And you married and you live on the house on the hill. What happened now? The other party who was dying to get that house on the hill, after getting that house on the hill, them get complacent, the house on the hill is no longer relevant to them now. See if you get me. The house on the hill become normal. So the sacrifice that them did make to get that house on the hill, them no longer want that house on the hill in any demand, That means them technically are going to stop do what them are doing. Let me put it another way. A woman living in certain lines of poverty, sufferation in the ghetto. You as a man decide you're going to elevate this woman, make her your wife, have your children, have a life, because our desire is to move out of the ghetto, get on top, get a job, get some money, because you alone a financer and all them kind of stuff. After you elevate her, properly help her get educated, get a job, she's able to stand on her own 2 feet. Then when you check it out, she don't really need you that much anymore, So some of the sacrifices that she was making in order to get what she wants, she can now fulfill them for herself without you, And then you say she change. And a change. It's relapse. The sacrifices that she did make to accommodate what you have to offer, she no longer need it. So she relax back in her sacrifice and get back into who she is. And vice versa with a man. A man take on a woman because she beautiful. He love a beautiful woman. He love a woman with nice bust line, pretty breasts and skin clean and pretty, no stretch mark. And he love that. Him fall in her, him accommodate her if he does that. He loves when clothes take off and she have 2 pretty children for him because the children them look like her. At a later date, lady probably meet a little accident and get a scare across a pretty forehead. And then look at age start come and little bag start come under the eye. Breast start drop down after 4 children and stretch mark on the belly. What the man a go do if a daddy did go in it for? It all coming like say I change, you change, you know, but I not change, you change. You're going right back into yourself. So you see, who people are is what people are from start to finish, you know. And expectations from people is one of the greatest disappointment. You see, whole heap of people get into relationship with people and you ask people who them is, who them not, and you start telling them say they mustn't do that and them shouldn't do that. I don't like when you do that. I don't like that, I don't like that, and I don't like that, don't do that. And them stop do it, you know. Them not stop do it for themselves, you know, them do it for suit you. So obviously either because them like the relationship with you and her, them stop do what them a do, the man stop do what them stop drink rum, them stop do this, and as long as the condition continue as it is one particular way, they will still continue to stop do what them doing because them getting benefit from the other side, the advantage of being in that relationship. So if whatever you supply that cause them to stop do what them do, and they might have do it for 25 years, you know, as long as war go on for 25 years, or as long as the benefit them get from what you offer over that 25 years, they will still continue to be who they are and to do what they are doing to accommodate the benefit what them are getting. So when you check it out, you really can't say I change, them change. Some want to say people not change. I can't tell me see it. So I see you get to a point now where I say when we start talk about relationship with people, we check say we expect too much from people, you know. And we need to get to a point where we stop tell people what to do. Stop tell people how them to behave. Look what them do, look how them behave, and see if you can live around it or live with it. Because it's easy to make a man be himself, you know. Because when people be themselves, you know, the truth come out of them, you know. You get to me and say the truth come out of people when people be themselves, but only if we force people to be something else. If a man married to a woman and the woman don't like cooking, she just don't like cooking from she little. She grew up and she name a KFC and McDonald's and Burger King and that she live, you know. She dying to get a husband in her life. She get a husband and she start cook 3 meals a day for the husband. Husband enjoy the life because him love him belly and him love him dinner. After them get 2 year, 3 year, 5 year in a relationship, the marriage that she did desire so badly can start become something normal, you know. It's just another day of liberty, another way of life, you know. And then when your feet start happening, the not feeling like cooking start to seep in, you know. And sometimes she don't cook no breakfast because you don't get 3 meals a day. Remember, you know, the marriage still exists where you are fine. It's seeping. And him gone right back into the relapse. She started less and less because the heart and desires of cooking is not a part of her. So she make that adjustment to accommodate the benefit that she get when the benefit become normal. She go right back into who she was. It's not change, she change. She say she change, no. So right now me feel so when people meet, if you know people stay. I saw the people them stay. You meet a man and the man like beard. What you gonna do about it? And you like a man who love beard. What you gonna do about it? Him start beard when you and him meet for a while, and after a while, him just not like beard. You know have to find your means and ways of getting for beard because bearding suit you. So you know the man not bearding is not a problem to the man, you know. The man not bearding is your problem, you know. It's not him problem, you know. I'm alright with it, is you who have a problem with it. No, you can now find a way to start solve your problem, you know, forget the man for beard. Maybe you can find out what make you know want beard afraid of cold water. You just buy a hot water heater. Or you start tell him say you want beard with him all the while, you want you in beard. You don't have to argue with the man through him no want beard. Cause him that you find some different strategy to get the man to satisfy you for beard. The man start beard with you. When the man want him little thing, you can say, right now me general, you can't get that unless you beard, because the bearding go make me do this thing, yeah. So if I even when the man want that, he might go agree for beard. You see what I say? You have a woman who not very tidy and you very tidy. And so she stay a long time. And you try to make her tidy and you go in a quarrel. You did take up a woman man not tidy. You have to start make provision. We start help with the tidying to accommodate the weakness where you take up, because the lady could have other attributes other than tidy. And just you want the tidiness for your personal self. We have some hard and fast rule where we set a card to how we stay, and we expect that people go stay like how we stay. And we can't understand so the people them stays, our problem is not theirs. One friend who tell me, say, man, put down the water bottle on the ground as him take out the water bottle and ground him put it. And a 3 days dead, and if she watch if he not take up it. Then what? The man not even realize that you want to take up on him. The man put a dirty plate in his sink and he not wash it. And you want to wash. So you have some other way to deal with that. Just buy some plastic plate and you not no plate to wash. And you not have to argue neither. One different way to solve your problem. And you put one barrier in the kitchen and say, darling, me love you, one side I sink of yours and one side of mine. What you going to do about that? Or you just go and wash because you like see them wash. Because you see them thing, yeah? Getting people to change food there. It's always our frustration, and we end up frustrated other people. Who we feel they must do the things the way we want them to do it, and you realize say, your problem. And you go in a life with some people. So this thing where we are talking about change people. You have to stop talking about change people. You have a woman who is a Christian. She was with a man. You get saved and you're gone in a church. Them start telling us, say, some man equally yoke thing. You used to live good with the man all your life, you know. But you gone in a church and you start bother the man, say, man, fit come to church. When I know guy have now much I know a guy have together. Now you don't go by yourself and him go by himself. Or you guarantee that the man come to church and go come at heaven with you. And why you want the man come at heaven? When heaven and hell is an individual choice. If a woman gets saved or a man gets saved and your partner is unsaved, allow them to live what they used to live, and them allow you to live how you want to live. Suppose you married to a person who is a Muslim. Muslim go to church on Friday, they want them pray 12 o'clock every day. Husband pray 12 o'clock every day. We have an argument with the man for. Organize one room, make a man get in space to play, for prayer. You go to church Saturday. You can't cook Saturday. In law, you can't cook Saturday because you accommodate your space and your religion. Him drop you at church on the Sabbath day and you worship Sabbath day and him come pick you up, you drop him at the mass on Friday and him do film thing. You know if you have no contest or competition in a man religion, because relationship not nothing to do with religion. Each man entitled to a religious belief, is a personal entitlement between him and in God. So we always, when we get in association with somebody, we always make this religious ideology be a problem. When everything is a religion, is what religion you believe is your belief and you're entitled to your belief. We can't change people and we make a problem for ourselves by wanting people to change the way you want them to be. Why they can't make you change? You ever see a man married to a Christian woman and try invite her to the world? No man never try to tell a woman if you come out of church, come out of church. But a woman in a church always try invite the man to come in a church. Like when he come to heaven, a two on go heaven one time. This thing with man and in relationship and some man feel like your family must save and everybody must work together and pray together and all them something together. Nah man. Concentrate on your relationship with your God. Because that is separate and apart from the relationship with your partner. The things what you and your partner do when you're naked, that not nothing to do with church or religion or whatever. So the fundamentals of life is if we stop anticipate this change in our people, man. If we start look for people change for suit we. Because nobody no change. When you see some things and some sign in our people long time, just know say you go get it all the time. They will pause for a while to accommodate what is expected for now, but them are going right back to who them is. So I don't know how we are going to anticipate say people are going to change to suit you and you can't change to suit them, because anytime it come down to change, make we stop use that change thing and start call it adjustment. Man can adjust themselves to accommodate a situation. So once you go in a situation and you make certain promise that this is what you're going to be in it, you are going to expect that that person will fulfill their promise by being what they agree to be in it. So you can continue to be what you want to be. If you have to fulfill your side of the bargain, hoping that they fulfill theirs. But same like how them can change from for them side of the bargain. More time I saw you change from your side of the bargain to and you can change your side of the bargain and expect to see a result. So what we need to know, we just know so we're going to something. It's when some people married, they make a vow. You the vow now? Till death, I solemnly swear to take you as my lawful so and so. For better for worse, richer for poor, hungry or thirsty, from this day forward till death do us part. You know that when the people take the vow, they mean it 100% in their heart. Most of the time, people mean it with everything in their heart and that of their heart's desire. But one of the things that we never take, or we take for granted, you know that when them say it, that's how them feel at the time. That is how they feel at the time, that's what they want, you know. But after a while, other changes take place in their life and you feel say that you want again, you know. So truthfully, marriage really shouldn't be this eternity thing, you know. Because just like when a man start a career, a man start out and he say he want to be a doctor and he must study everything to be a doctor. That is why he grew up and want in his life. And after a while, when you get to a certain stage in your life, you probably realize that the career of a doctor is not the best for you, you know. And you decide to make some changes in some different department. And especially the people who married very young. Young and inexperienced, 17-year-old, and you get married to a man and you see all the attributes of marriage. And everything that you see at that age and that time, at that you want, you know. And when you make that vow that is genuinely within yourself, what you really want for yourself and for your life, you know. But after you get mature and more experience in your life and you start to see other fundamentals of life start to come up, Then you realize what you did really say you want at that time is not that you should have want. And you go see with who you get. It's not that you should have really get. What you are going to do after you make that for when you gone 15 years in it and you don't realize that something else out there is what you really should have want. What you are going to settle down in what you don't want. And that is the same reason why we have a whole heap of unhappy people for a whole heap of years and live a whole heap of unhappy life. With some people who you just are, especially church people, because the religious aspect of it tell you say you can't marry again or you have to stay married and you suffer the consequence of some choice that you make in the organization where you're in, you're not supposed to change from it. A whole heap of unhappy people exist in this world because of the vow you take. No me start feel say see marriage is a thing where people must got a limit man. You must make a vow for your time. Like I can say 5 years. People must marry for a period of time. And everybody, when you're married, like I say, every 5 years you remarry. If what you like in it and what you see it go good, then you know so you can continue it. So when I say, you continue it 5 years time, say, alright, we'll do our next 5 years. You know, some people when they see it come up to 5 years and then I go and good, then start going good after the last 2. Because they want it to continue. Nothing wrong with that. You make some contribution to what you want for the next season. You can't just marry to some people that say go on, so you did make that vow when you're 15 or when you're 17 and you get mature in a life and whole heap of things gone, whole heap of things change, so many better than what you have out there. Why you could have, I'm not ambitious people married for 50 years, ambition that. Betterment could have gone for you or you could have let go the person make them go get better than you. But you because you tie up in this thing where you claim say you make a vow and a legal vow. Now me feel say this thing when you talk about change that for change. Because since people can't change and them true self come out of them after a while. You better you allow some people true self to come out of them. You meet a lady and the lady not like for you. You go married to this woman and feel that you get a work. But you have to wear a long sleeve shirt and work every day. She feel like iron for suit you. You know her for long before you and her meet so she not like iron. You start save up some money if you know so you have to get a help if you come go and iron the clothes. And she on the other hand, if you go know so one nice girl that come iron clothes for your husband in her house. She have to know within herself say anything can possible if the nice girl are coming every Saturday come iron clothes if your husband have a weakness. So you know boy have to go make a sacrifice. Say boy I can't afford for this a nice girl coming come iron clothes. So true me no want that me go and iron some. So the thing going on in balance. Because she start coming she could have start iron and start straighten out other things other than clothes. You go have to make a sacrifice, you better get a hollow man coming that is not attractive to the man. A balance of life, enough things people do in a life, you know many things we do and say we would have never do it. Many things people do is some of the things that we divert them from doing by presenting ourselves a certain way. We make the person feel certain way in your company that you them no want nobody else company and not change them change. There's certain things you use to accommodate them and you have to keep on studying people as they go by. So the bottom line of what me I say, if you stop telling people what you want them to be, I'm gonna ask nobody about you they not like. If them not like some things about you, they nobody hook up with you. They can't tolerate who you is, they better start make provision for nobody hook up with you because of your tan. Because when you adjust how you tan for suit them, after a while, them are go left. Because who you are is going to exist. So may I say clear and plain and straight, people, especially big people, adult, who don't make already. Your childhood age and stage and you adapt the things where you adapt like the weather. Like when tree grow and When you chop off one limb and it grow without that limb, you chop off the top and it extend the branches when the tree grow big already. The only thing you can do with that tree is chop it down. I see him so with people. I see him God I make tree, make man. I mean, I know what make man, things a man make different from everything else what God make. Man are the only thing that feel that we must change during the process while we are grow, while we are continue while you're big already. One tree I grow up and you put one pan over it, it bend under the tree, as far as it gone up it grow, it bend in a big light and it not straight now. I see him so you go with people when they're not big. Everything in our life we have to do with mankind. It come out, come be what it is according to the nourishment and the training. And whether the food that you eat that make you what you are. If you sit down certain way you get back problem or can't straighten out. You stand up in a one low building, you live in a one low building and you're tall after a while you have bunch back and you can't straighten out. So when you're big, you're big. When you don't take big people in your life, nobody tell them what you want them to be. And you first start look how they stay. And you will decide if you can live without them stay. You have a time, people say, you invite somebody for dinner. A man say, I take out a woman for dinner. Or take you out for a particular place. She go home and she put on her best dress. Nice suit. Nice hairstyle. The man go home to practice. Be eat with all knife and fork the best way. Practice up his manners. He ain't afraid to ease himself. He make sure he no ease himself, although he do it every minute of the day. And everybody practice certain things you call it courtship. You say a court. And you go to that person and the person put out the best behavior, you know. As what you call attraction as part of the relationship that we all come together. And you say certain things you see in them. Certain things you see, the woman sees certain things about the man and sees a good man and rare. And the man sees certain things and the woman how she modest, how she eat nice, how she this and how she that and how she that. You know some of you say another best date that we people have. You see if you want to know the best date with people, you downtown one day and you call the lady and say, Joy, meet me down a market now, I do look at shopping and you go down there. Or John, me down a market and I do look at shopping. Where they beside Star 7 and John just come down a market with the clothes and you have and how he stay. He probably have some dirty clothes because a mechanic. And he come and he hold the bag. You see if he go carry the bag with if that in him. Although some man pretend what them not. What you call spur of the moment thing. And him dead with you. And one of the worst thing, some of the best date are date in our environment where other people there, you know, where you alone there, you know. Because some people are put on some best behavior to suit you and you alone. You want when all them walk against you and a man push a hand car against him and in turn and say, "Man, white clad." He say, right here, that's how the man stay. If when you and him alone, you're not going to see that behavior because nobody else to trouble him, you don't get no more temptation. You want people in some environment or some different things happen around here where you don't associate with you. So the best and the worst out of people them come. So you can get an opportunity to decide if you can live with it. You see what I say? Something you have to check them out when they go, them have to put on certain clothes, them have to put on this, them have to fix up their ear, them have to this, them have to that. Them wear wig all the time and they look nice in it and you never see the dry head yet until after you're married and the wig have to take off for the first night. You get what I say? There are so many things about people where it is best, some spur of the moment thing. You have to take a woman for lunch. Why you have to go carry them, go to one place, go buy a lobster? You do that all the time when you live. You have to go buy a lobster, you have to carry them, go to one fancy restaurant and all them kind of something there. That must be a choice of the two when the two come together and decide so you know how to spend on the money when they two save. If you go buy one, how much $1,000 worth of lobster plate, that's a different thing. I talk about quoting. Why if you tell the woman, say, wow, I want to sit down and have some lunch with you and you go to my market and buy a jelly. You buy a bunch of guinea and a banana and 2 pineapple and walk over seaside over this and sit down on one rock stone and turn on the talk. The food now nothing to do with the date. The date supposed to be where you try assess what kind of person you are, what kind of person this person is under whatever circumstances. So someone wanna go to the man and the man make sure him borrow all him bridging money so that when him pull out him wallet full. And them got some newspaper where them cut up and put it inside a $500 bill and if he says a pile of money then draw out and take off elastic. And that attract you when you're going is a broke man you there with. Yo, you better wanna know say. It's when you see people who have things. Sometimes better a woman there with a man who have ambition than a man who have things, you know. You see man with ambition they will always have things, you know. Or them have potential to have things. You see man with things, they no must can have back things after they lose things, you know. So people have to be careful what you get in a relationship with people for. Because if you get in a relationship for certain things and you know what you're in there for, you're supposed to know say that then come in there for, and when that gone you're supposed to prepare so them are going to left through that gone, you know. Because anything you go for you're supposed to can go without it, you know. That you go for. So what we need to do, we need to know, we need to stop present things to people, to win people into you. If you want to win them into you for certain things and that, you win them into you for when you get what you get, then can go on to you, because you don't get what they come for. What them need to know. Some of these things are very important, so we need to allow people to be themselves. And you're better off at the end of the day when people be who they are. And you know no surprise you get. You know what to expect them from them, and you don't expect nothing less, nothing worse. And one of the most important things, one to love yourself more than anyone else. No put your neck on the block for nobody unless them are going to put their neck on the block with you. That when a one chop or 2 neck a chop one time. You about the one with the 2 women and the man say them are going to jump off of one cliff together. And when they hold on for jump. And then go say 1, 2, 3, shut your eye, boop, only one of them jumping up. And the next one stay. But the one will jump off on a parachute. And which one of them are original? One of them jump. And the other one never knows they have on a parachute. And the next one who said they ain't go jump, never jump. Tell us something, man. If you mind you can't read, you see. Accept people for what they present. Accept people for what they present. Live with it if you can live with it. Because a whole heap of things we can't live with. It's all about conditioning your mind for the worse. Life is easier. It's simple when you live simpler. People are appreciate you for simplicity. Then I have to expect no complexity at the end of the day. Then when you love walk barefoot, love you for walk barefoot. You don't want something in the bathroom, a foot wash, where foot can scrub. Or you spread one towel along your foot or your bed when the dirty foot come in, you just know say, you know, but dirty up your white sheet or you know, bother put on a white sheet by your bed because you don't know dirty foot. That's the thing there. The traditional relationship where people used to do this and do that, they exist again. You meet one woman and you love cook, you go home early, go on home, go put her on the pot. If you close them in a washing basket, go take them out and put them in a machine yourself. If you rent for pay and she have the money, she go pay. If you light bill for pay and she have the money, go and go pay. Mortgage she pay, same thing. Car for wash, me no see why she can't go to go wash off the car off you. house sweep out and want map out her bed for make up in the morning. Me no see no reason why a man can't get up and make up the bed and straighten out the sheet. Me no see nothing wrong if a man want go wash out the bathroom. Me no see nothing wrong with that. This kind of thing what we used to grow in our grandmother days. First time we now a liberated world. When people get in our state and stage in their life where you still want some things but you not give the other thing in order to get the other side of what you want. You want a man pay all I bill them in the house. But you still not buy any clothes and cooking dinner. Because that no in you. So right now people if you start understand say if two people going on something with some agreement for do something, hold up your bargain at the end. Stop expect too much from people. So man a work $100,000, woman a work $200,000 a month and him a work $100,000 a month. And she still expect him to come in with a salary and pay the whole of the bills in the house. That makes sense. To wanna live and enjoy life. When you go in a bed for do things that two wanna enjoy it and one. This thing I don't know favor. You and you share that part of the relationship. You don't need to share the rest of it same way. Man take care of woman and woman take care of man. Two want to take care of one another so that you can get longevity out of what you take care of. So I say, that's a woman I work 35 years in life and a woman never work one day in life and the one time man losing work is a problem. Which part the compromise there and where you put an energy and where energy come from, where do you give back what you have gotten, where does ungratefulness come from, gratitude. So right now me I say it's another view, you know, another Mackie conscious view. This is just my view, take it or leave it. This is just how I see it and hope my view can make some other people see it somewhere. That if my view is right or wrong at the end of the day, if it suits you, fit in it, man. Give thanks to life. Mackie conscious view and changes.